Howdy everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about an upgrade in tech, right? So we upgraded our camera. Now if you've noticed, we've actually stopped using the dual camera mode for the handful of people who watch our videos. People say they're great, but they said the quality's a little grainy, which I'm using the webcam, which in some ways is better, but this is my old camera. Now it's worked pretty well. We're going to go over what's similar and what's different here. This camera, this is a Vivitar, which has been pretty popular with the entertainment of the creator, like I don't know if it's generic or whatnot, but Vivitar seems very popular in that space now, the studio space. This is this one, high HD, DVC, there's nothing, I don't even know what the actual name of this camera is, it just seems very generic. But here's a couple of things that will be upgraded here. Just by looking at the box, you'll see some of them. This one is 24 max megapixels. I believe that it's probably about the same, but we'll see that when we get into it. This does have FHD, but this one has 4K. This is destabilization, so this one has some destabilization here. This is only 16x zoom. This one's 18. I typically don't really use that very much. But sometimes. So looking at that, this one has Wi-Fi capability. Now here are some things I don't like. So this camera, being a little bit more old school, has an AV, or has like a TV adapter, and it has a Type B, right? I can't find the Type Bs anymore. So I'd have to order them special, but either way it doesn't work. So I can't get the camera to connect. Then one of my problems that I have is that the battery pack down here has the SD card right next to it. Now, since I've started hooking it up directly to the computer to film, way better, because I don't have to take this off the tripod every time that I'm going to edit a video. I can just stream it right to OBS. And that's part of the reason why I really stopped doing a lot of that stuff initially until I did the setup. But then the camera stopped working because cable, I'm hoping, I don't know. But other than that, it's a pretty simple and straightforward type of camera, and that's that. So now we're going to jump over here to the new one, and I kind of looked at most of the stuff on the box. It comes with a lot of the similar stuff, but this has a remote, has the lithium battery, the lens cover, so pretty much a lot of the same stuff, except this one has a remote to it, and it's Wi-Fi capable. Beautiful little setup here. A little belt strap here, so you can just strap this onto your belt or your bag. A little battery. Our HDMI. A stop. Please do not return to store. Okay, thank you. Remote. And our Type C. Beautiful. So everything that we need right in the little box, little package here. I don't know if my laptop does HDMI. Let's see if yeah, I might actually have it. HDMI to mini HDMI to the camera. So we'll have to take a look at what that looks like, if we have it. We have the technology. Actually, speaking, while we're at it here, we're just going to take the old camera and put it in the box. That way I don't get them confused, which I shouldn't get them confused, but just in case, Okay, and there is a booklet in here. I might want the booklet, I don't know. I'm going to read something. Okay, so there is that. Now we can get that out of the way. Remote. HDMI. What I also liked is, and I put the other one away, so I'll have to try to remember a lot of that stuff, is this actually comes with the Vivitar adapter here, which I have like the microphone and stuff like that. So I'll be able to actually, because I just bought a Vivitar set, as I was saying, and this actually has the connector to it. So my microphone kind of just hangs most of the time, Now I can actually attach it right to the camera and get that nice filtered microphone. So I'll have to find it. It's like I said, I don't have it out because I don't have the thing it attaches to, but it's usually sitting around here somewhere. But we'll find it. Here's this. Got a lock and load here with a nice little doohickey. You know what I'm saying? Now, actually, I might have to... I don't know if the old battery is compatible, but I'm going to plug it in directly, so it shouldn't matter all that much. Now, here's the big question about the remote. What kind of batteries does this take? Looks like it's a pull tab, so theoretically it should come with batteries already included. Yeah, so the pull tab comes out. The biggest question is, does the laptop have the capability? That's what we really want to know. Does the laptop have HDMI? If it does, beautiful. If it doesn't, oh no. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. Yes, we have HDMI capability. So this might be a very big upgrade for us. We'll have to see how crispy it is. Now my problem is, and I don't think I have one on hand, I do know I have like a 6-foot HDMI cable, but I don't think I have the 6-footer with the mini. And I don't have a converter at the moment. So this might not be long enough for the current setup that I have. Because it'd have to come over here, and I don't necessarily like that. But we're just trying to get a feel for what we're looking at here. Now, I am unsure whether or not this is going to require... Also has the microphone while we're up close and personal here. Okay, so it's already coming on. So that must mean, I mean, it's charged. It looks pretty good. Everything's good here. We're going to have to find our setup here. I think it's this one. I've changed things. I've added some extra stuff on the side. But let's take a look here at what the device setting here for this is. That's a USB device, so that should be it. But I don't have it on screen, I don't believe. Let's see here. So it should be populating up on here. Is this it right here? No. Where have you gone, my little friend? What have I done with you? I've moved stuff around, moved it back around, and done all sorts of fancy stuff. I thought it would have been right over here. It's going to require probably a deep dive look, because I don't see it. Did I put it in the drawer? Nope. I thought maybe past self was smarter than future self. Okay, so why is this not working? Maybe I don't have it set up properly. So the mode. Taking pictures, menu. I have to figure out how these buttons work. Everything's purple. So I'm trying to figure out how to. Let's see. I might have to change the setting back. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here to consider. There we go. That's crispy. Super crispy. But how do I get it onto the computer is the true question. Let's see here. I don't want to change this. Let's deactivate this. Okay, so it's not actually plugged in. The question is, I mean, this is really outside my wheelhouse here because I haven't done any of this, and we're doing this right on video. So for anybody who's trying to get started into the tech world and kind of fumbling about, this is a great video for you for some trial and error. Just saying. Let's see here. Plug this into here. I don't know if it requires both. That's kind of where my knowledge of things. I would say no, since it doesn't look like they fit together. But I'll just keep it like that for a second. Push OK. That's the webcam. And that's the webcam. Okay, so this is... Why is that? Change it over. Now it's connected USB. And the video on here is amazing. But it's not showing up. So that's part of my problem, is that it's not showing up in here. Let's see here. Which it was before, I thought. I mean, the computer is reading it, but OBS is not. Typically, it would show up in here as USB device, which is what I was looking for.
If you're smart enough to work silently, it brings out a huge amount of wonder.
Yeah, right there. USB video device is already preloaded. So theoretically, if you're even deactivate.
If you're smart enough to work silently, it brings out a huge amount of wonder.
My concern is that it's not on the screen as part of the problem. So for instance, if I deactivate this one, Let's see. I'm going to move that one to the top. Because we're just trying to get it to show up. And that's really what it should be doing. Because we've got some some beautiful looking thing here. But I don't know how it connects is part of my problem. I mean, it's Wi-Fi, yes. Is it recording? Are we recording? So it's asking for an SD card, but we don't need... Not touchscreen, though. Actually, yes, it is touchscreen. Scratch that. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and a lot of things that I'm probably definitely going to have to play around with. Okay. So let's see if sometimes we've got to get it just right before it really starts to do anything. USB, configure video. We're on the laptop now, so unfortunately, maybe what we'll do here is... Well, that won't work. Maybe it would work if we did something else, but I don't know how to do that with it on here. Let's see here. Like, for instance, if I clicked here, it's not showing up. So it's definitely not reading the camera. So here's what we're going to do.
If you're smart enough to work silently,
Okay out of that.
it brings out a huge amount of wonder.
Change this back to here. And we're going to say, look, this has been a fantastic video. Thank you for joining me and checking out and playing around with this camera. But I'm going to have to take a little bit of time off screen to figure out what it is that I need to do. Because changing back and forth and just me sitting here looking at it and you can't really see what's going on doesn't help you out, doesn't help me out. So let's, I'm going to play around with it and then I'm going to get back to you on that. Let's see what happens when I push this button. It starts recording. Fascinating. But no SD card is found. So it's not linking to the computer. So it's a permission issue. So I'm going to play around with this and I'll do a follow-up video to let you know what happens. Thank you, everybody. Remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. That's very bright. Very bright. Wish you could see how amazing that looks. There you go. Kind of like that there. But still really bright with that light right there. But still pretty decent. Pretty decent. We'll see you next time.